Alright, what's going on, man? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Ron. Today it's going to be a little bit more of a laid back live stream. It's week 17. I personally don't have any fantasy leagues that go into week 17. I know some of you guys out there that do. So decided I'll hop on here, go live. We'll recap some of the games, maybe do a little waiver wire, maybe do a little kind of dynasty stock watch, see if any of these young guys kind of went off today. Now, before I get into anything too crazy, this is a live stream. We do not have 1,000 subscribers yet, so I got to get some things set up before I can really get into some things. So let me get the thumbnail on this video. Let me get the tags on this video. Let me drop the Discord link in here. Let me drop this video into the Discord chat. So we got a lot of stuff I got to get done before I can really get into this. All right. All right, quitting out a PowerPoint. All right, let me get this all together. So yes, I have my dog on stream today. Here's Winnie. Say hello to my friend Winnie. I thought that my mom was going to go to her hair appointment like an hour from now. I was going to get this live stream out of the way and then hang out with my dog afterwards, but duty calls. My mom is at her hair appointment right now, so I'm on Winnie duty, which is fine. I had COVID. I was quarantined. Didn't get to see my favorite pal Winnie for 12 days, man. So now kind of making up for lost time, I guess. Alright, now I'm going to get the thumbnail on and all that shit, and then we'll get in depth, down to business, all that. Central Blue Diamonds, what's up, G? Hold on, I don't have the chat on my phone yet. I'm trying to get the thumbnail and all that uploaded, but I just saw it. Welcome in. I hope that all of you guys won your fantasy championships. I don't know if you guys played in week 16. You guys have a championship week in week 17. I'm not sure. But yep, I'm getting this all figured out. Got to get the tags in there. Hopefully YouTube recommends my shit, which YouTube's been pretty nice to me recently with recommending my videos, man. I didn't put out any videos for like 10 plus days, and I was still getting recommended, man. So I really do appreciate that from YouTube. We're really starting to get into the algorithm a little bit more. We're starting to get some traction here. Sucks that it happened late in the season because now not really going to be fantasy football's not going to be super relevant for some time. We are going to do some NFL draft stuff, but the NFL draft content's going to be, here's the thing, man. I'm not a tape guy. I'm an analytics guy, and I need to have the combine numbers. I need to have the college numbers. So I'm still waiting on bowl games. I'm still waiting on the combine in March, but I can promise you from like Super Bowl to the NFL draft, I'm going to be pumping out rookie draft content, NFL draft content, all that shit. Going to be going hard. Now I'm just making sure that the thumbnail is sticking. Sometimes it takes a few times. Seems like it worked. Yep, okay. So now the thumbnail is all good. Oh, that's all good. Okay, so now I have to drop the link to I have to drop. I'm going to drop the link in the Discord. As always, folks, if you guys are in here, you're not a part of the Discord, go join the Discord, man. Go join the Discord. The Discord is going to be where all the stuff is at, man. That's going to be where I think I'm going to make some dynasty rankings, all that stuff. My dog's fucking chewing up my desk right now. Eduardo Garcia, what's up, G? You end up winning any leagues, man? I feel like I haven't checked in with you in a while. But right now I'm just trying to get the link. Come on, bro. I got my dog on stream right now. She's like a 12-week-old puppy, man. My day's going good, though, Eduardo. I appreciate you always asking me, bro. My day has been going swell, man. No school, just been hanging out. How's your day, Benji? Dude, you gotta stop chewing on my desk, bro. Alright, now I'm dropping the link in the Discord. Then I'm going to drop the link to join the Discord in the YouTube chat. And then we're going to be good to go, man. We're going to hop into these games. It's going to be a lighter stream today, you know what I mean? Not all of us are playing in week 17. I got a dog in my lap right now. I also am recovering from COVID-19. Honestly, was pretty light. I just feel tired now, man. But outside of that, I've been doing all right. Fuck, man. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta say join the Discord, not just drop the fucking Discord link and expect you guys to know what to do with it. Alright. Let me pin this, and we'll get into these fucking games, man. And I'll get the chat going on my phone. We'll be good to go. What's up, Winnie? Alright. I'm getting the chat going on my phone. And we should be good to go, fellas. You won your league? Let's fucking go, Eduardo. I was up by 23 and my opponent had Josh Allen, but you had Stephon Diggs. That's gas. Kind of like a counter for Josh Allen to have Diggs there. About 23. But I had Josh Allen. Dude, Stephon Diggs, man. I think I'm going to drop a video on Josh Allen very soon. I was talking with the guy who edits my videos, or who helps me edit my videos. We're thinking kind of like what I did with Justin Herbert. That's like the best video that's on this channel right now. Like a what did we miss on Josh Allen kind of thing, because dude, coming out, I was not a fan of Josh Allen. I didn't like him. I didn't have him this year. I didn't have him in any leagues this year. I did not like him coming out. I was hoping and praying that the Jets did not take him. Obviously, I ended up taking Sam Darnold, the guy who I'm not. I'm done with at this point. I really don't. I'm done with the Sam Darnold experience. I've seen enough. So here's the first league. Absolutely murdered this guy. This is my client's league. So it's a 10-man. He pays me like $20 a week to run his team. I should be a nice guy and like blur out his name. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll just kind of keep that down here. But killed this guy. Fucking Devontae Adams, Kelsey went crazy, Deontay Johnson went crazy, Jonathan Taylor, Fournette. But yeah, man. Also Eduardo, man. From now, I think we're gonna get really into detail on the rookie draft stuff, NFL draft stuff. The thing is, I don't want to get too fatigued. I don't want to make too many videos about the rookies, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? And on top of that, I was saying this earlier, I'm more of an analytical guy. I need to see the numbers. I need to see the combine numbers, especially for the running backs. The combine numbers matter so much for the running backs when it comes to my evaluations. So, but expect I'll have some pre-stuff, like right before the combine, from the Super Bowl to the combine, I'll do some like previewing. Combine comes out, then we're gonna hit the rookie draft stuff, the NFL draft stuff hard from that time until the actual NFL draft, and then even after the NFL draft, we'll do some fallout, who moves up and who moves down, all that type of shit. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But here, I say all that to say this, Eduardo. From now until like the Super Bowl ish, we're gonna get experimental on this channel, man. I bought an Elgato. I'm gonna do some gaming stuff. I think that we're gonna have a Madden rebuild as soon as a couple days from now. I don't know if you're familiar with guys like Bangle or C4, those kind of channels. I want to get into the franchise stuff. So I'm going to get into some Madden franchises. I also can do 2K franchises. I don't know, man. We're going to get experimental. I'm going to throw a bunch of shit at the wall, see what sticks, and go from there. But here's my other league where I lost in this one and then in the best of the rest. This is probably one of my weirdest fantasy championships I've won. If you take a break, I get it. Don't worry, I'll stay subbed. I'm not gonna. I honestly, I took a break with the COVID. I think we're gonna come back. I'm gonna start like what I'm saying is I'm gonna get experimental with the content, man. I'm gonna put out some Madden stuff, some basketball stuff. I'm gonna put out a bunch of content over these next couple weeks, next couple months, and we'll really see what sticks from now until Super Bowl, pretty much. I still might do these weekly recaps. It really depends, man. All this stuff I'm gonna be putting on this channel, all all dependent on what the reception is, if that makes sense. If I'll keep doing stuff as long as people are watching it. You know what I mean? Hold up. I think my dog has to go piss. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, yeah, you're down for a yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do a bunch of different. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. So yeah, this is a fantasy football channel, but I've only been doing this since the summer. You know what I mean? So 100% from summertime through week 16, we're gonna go hard with fantasy football, all that, all that. But in the offseason, there's not much to do. You know what I mean? I could kind of just like drift away, take a long break like a lot of these other guys do, but I want to come out here, make more content for you guys. And yeah, man, we're just going to throw shit at the wall, hope it sticks. And whatever gets traction, I'll keep doing, man. So, I say all that to say, do you have any, if you have any suggestions, let me know. Obviously, even if you don't have any right now, or if you see some other YouTuber that you like that's doing this or that, let me know. Put that in the Discord. I'm always open for new video ideas, especially right now. But yeah, here's my other team. Honestly, this team wasn't anything crazy. But I mean, Hurts, Dobbins, Eckler, Ridley. Dude, I started Corey Davis and Tanyan. I had no clue that it was going to snow that day. Like, the snow game, I wouldn't have started. Dude, I won by 6 yards in this league. I won by 6 yards. Come on. Yo, Glenn, what's good, G? Yes, dude, if you won the championship in any of your leagues, send that shit in the Discord, bro. I'm trying to see the rosters. I'm trying to see what's up. Woo! What's up, Glenn? I got my fucking, my puppy with me right now. I thought that my mom was going to go to her hair appointment like an hour from now. All right, so here's what I'm working with. Dude, won by 6 yards. Here's his team on the right side. Here's my team. Honestly, like I said, dude, here's Robert Tanyan on the bottom left and Corey Davis. They combined for 2.2 points in that snow game. Dude, I would have fucking I would have started Deontay Johnson and Jonnu Smith if I had known it was going to be that bad of snow. You said what kind of dog, Glenn? I got this French bulldog puppy. Her name's Winnie. She's a blast, man, but yeah, I didn't get to see her when I was isolating in the basement with COVID or whatever. I didn't get to see her for like 10 days, dude. It was wild. But yeah, man, now we've been chilling out these past couple days, hanging out. But yeah, so I'm on Winnie duty while my mom's at a hair appointment. But it's no big deal. She's just going to chill on my lap while I go over some of these games. You also said, not Glenn, Eduardo, you said that you sent it in here? Hey. Okay, Big Shady. Love. I know Ayuk kind of let everybody down, man, in the championship, dude. But here's the thing, bro. Is that my dog's adorable? Thanks, fellas. Thanks, man. She's been a good puppy, man. It's been a weird experience having to potty train her and all that. But my mom just went out and got her one day. So, dude, I really like. This is a solid team, bro. But like I said, Ayuk, yes, he didn't do great in the championship, but the process made a lot of sense, man. Ayuk, as long as with Debo out and Kittle out, he was gonna smash. He got you to the championship. I know he didn't go crazy, but man, the fact that you withstood Josh Allen, Jeff Wilson, he also started Corey Davis. Who got a high ankle sprain? Oh, Ayuk, he got hurt again, bro. Dude, Ayuk's killing me with these injuries, man. But love that, man. And that's what that's in the big money league you were talking about. What's that payout like, Eduardo? And then Glenn, you said that you're still because you said that you do keepers and dynasty, right? All right. Yeah, I don't know what's good with Ayuk. Let me see some Roto World shit. The problem is Ayuk. I don't know what's up with. Do you think I think maybe it's like the San Francisco training staff? I really don't understand. Cooper Cup just got put on the reserve list. That's why he couldn't create separation. I really don't doubt that. Ayuk's a weird guy because I don't know how to feel about him in Dynasty. 110 entry. Bro, what kind of money do you walk home with? What, like 600 at the least? Think about how Saquon was the biggest buy low candidate, but I made a mistake. It should be Cortland Sutton. Ooh, that's interesting, bro. That's interesting. That's interesting, but here's the thing, man. I'm not putting too much stock. I know a lot of people are down on Jerry Jeudy after the drops. For me, I'm not a big person that cares that much about drops. You know what I mean? Unless if it's like a massive problem. So now he won't play in week 17. Factor in. So be. I wonder if it was because Kittle was playing. I think Kittle played in week 16 on a night. They dominated the Cardinals on the ground. Okay, a lot of ground game. Let me see the. Let's break down this game. Do a little recap. Damn. So what's that? 2/3, 110 times 12. After divisions get paid. So you're walking home with minimum 500, I'd say. That's sick, bro. Yep, so Jeff Wilson went crazy. CJ Beathard. Okay, CJ Beathard. Who was he? Okay, so Kittle was there. I mean, in a game where Kittle's there, Ayuk is a little bit hobbled. Yeah, so I mean, Kittle plays, Ayuk is hobbled. That makes some sense. They're running the ball a lot. Niners end up winning this game. So the Cardinals, are they out of the playoffs at this point? Kyler, dude, I'm telling you, I keep on hammering this take home, bro. You're still getting Judy and Deontay, yeah. Yeah, that's where I'm at, Glenn. Judy and Deontay, yeah. Everybody forgot about Sutton. I think it's gonna be interesting to see what the Broncos do at quarterback because I don't know, dude. I'm not by any means a college football. Who the fuck is football? No. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Can't remember what I'm thinking of. There's a graphic out there that shows like each team's best and worst possible draft spot after this week. You get what I'm saying? It's all right. Kyler Murray. I mean, Kyler Murray. He ran for 75 yards. The thing with Kyler, the thing with Kyler Murray, man. I swear he hasn't looked 100% in a while. You said you sent the week 1 team. Wow. So you traded for Mahomes? Jonathan Taylor on the bench, man. So you really flipped around a lot of things on that team, right? I'm gonna imagine that you traded for Diggs. Uh, did Mixon stay on the bench, Eduardo, or did you kind of ship him? before people knew that he was going to be out for the season. But yeah, man, Kenyon Drake, oh man. Kenyon Drake had a weird season, man. Wow, Christian Kirk, 10 targets? That's big, bro. That's big. Traded for like everyone. Dude, the thing that I love, bro, I'm a big fan of Christian Kirk, dude. I think he's got some potential, bro. Kirk's a guy that I've been on. I still have him in a dynasty team. It's just tough because I mean, 50 targets, 7 for 76. I mean, it's not bad. They really spread it out a lot in Arizona, dude. But here's the thing, bro. If Larry Fitzgerald retires, man, then Kirk I think becomes super interesting. I think it becomes super interesting if Kirk retires. I'm trying to think. Should I even recap any of the Saturday games? Nah. I'm gonna go just Sunday. Uh, uh, who cares about the fucking Buccaneers game? We'll go a little Browns Jets here. I got to Kirk this year. I think it. Yeah. In terms of like redraft, man, too early, but I'm still on him in Dynasty and all that. I'm still going to be way out ahead of everybody on Dynasty. I just love his profile a lot, bro. Like, he just has a profile that looks like, I don't know, man. I just really believe in the guy's talent at the very least. What's up? I mean, yeah, dude, the best comparable to Stephon Diggs, 4.47, broke out at 18 at Texas A&M, second round pick. Like, there's really not a lot to hate about Christian Kirk's game. I really don't know why it hasn't happened yet. Because what is he on, like year 3? Might even be year 4 now, dude. Might even be year 4. I really can't tell. But yeah, I think we're still gonna be high on Christian Kirk next year. Um, what was an interesting? Yeah, the Titans Packers game was interesting, dude. The fucking dude, AJ Dillon 21 for 124 and 2, bro. It becomes super interesting, man, because Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams are not on contract in 2021, bro. So AJ Dillon might be the guy. Like, I could definitely see a world where they just say, "Fuck it, we'll let both Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams walk. We'll get AJ Dillon, and we'll just run a Tyler Irvin or Tavon Austin as our receiving back and call it a day. Maybe draft another guy in like the 4th or 5th round." Personally, if I'm the GM, that's probably what I do. But you never really know. And then Aaron Rodgers just had a sick game. I wonder who's at the top for the MVP race right now. I say, well, it's got to be pretty split between the two, right? Between Rodgers and Mahomes. I'd say personally, I'd give a slight edge to what is this? Where's NFL? This is just football. Yeah, there we go. Game props, awards. There we go. MVP. Wow, so Aaron Rodgers is the favorite now. I really do like that. Wow, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy because at a certain point, Russell Wilson was like minus 110, and now he's a long shot. Devontae Adams is up there in the top 4. I like that too. Our guy Josh Allen, sign and trade Aaron Jones to an RB needed team. 100%, Glenn. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure how many teams would really be interested. I'm really not sure. Because it just seems like the RB market is just so, like, I don't know, dude. It's just, like, I can't remember the last time a running back was traded. I mean, David Johnson. If you can fleece a bad GM that still doesn't understand that running backs are overvalued across the board, then 100%, bro. If you can find a fucking Bill O'Brien to make that move with, If you can hit up a who could you hit up? Who needs a running back that who needs a running back on a bad organization right now? I mean, dude, maybe you hit up the. I could see hitting up the Steelers. Maybe you hit up the Steelers and you grab one of their receivers. So they're like four deep right now. I mean, like, dude, I would do it for like James Washington in like a fucking fourth. Call it a day on that. James Washington in the fourth would be huge for the Packers. Or fucking not. No, there's no way you get Claypool or Deontay. And Juju's contract is up. Yeah, Devontae Adams at it again. Like I said, dude, if I knew this game was gonna be so fucking snowy, I would not have started Corey Davis or Robert Tonyan. That's on me for not knowing that the game was gonna be super snowy. I literally just had no idea. Yeah, I mean, but this was just a bad game. I got so lucky, dude, that on the last drive, the Tennessee Titans put in their backups, dude, because like I said, if Derrick Henry got 6 more yards, it would have been a tie at the very least. All he needed was 6 yards. 6 yards or a catch and 1 yard. So it just would have been fucked. 49ers for Debo. That's interesting, bro. That's interesting. Who's an interesting player on the Niners? Dude, the thing about the Niners, they got so many D linemen and all that they're like, you know what I mean, like at the Forrest Buckner type move, dude. Maybe you target like an Eric Armstead or something. I'm not sure they would do that, you know what I mean? But they got boys like that can rush the pass. Like even without Nick Bosa this year, their D line was still sick. Yeah, Giants versus Ravens. I feel like this game was whatever. Daniel Jones. If I'm a Giants fan, man, I've seen enough of the Daniel Jones experience. I know that's not a bad game, one touchdown, whatever. I've seen enough. If I'm a Giants fan, Lamar looked good. I love that Dobbins has been wishful thinking for sure. Sterling Shepard looked good, dude. Shout out Dante Pettis, a little 2 for 33 on 3 targets. I'm personally not a Dante Pettis truther, but hey man, if you are, I can see it. What's up? You have to go. You have to go potty, buddy. I really can never tell when she's about to just like piss on me, bro. Um, Des Bryant got his one catch, one touchdown stat line again. Damn, there's 6 people in here. What's up, fellas? This is me just I guess breaking down the games, little recap, little maybe some like I guess I haven't really been looking at who to add on waivers. If any of you guys play in week 17, let me know, and I will do a little bit more waiver analysis. You know what I mean? But just kind of recapping the games, going over what happened, going over what happened in our leagues. But as always, we got the Discord chat down below. Uh, that's where next year, if we, or not next year, but very soon, we're going to be having subscriber leagues in there, which is subscriber dynasty league, subscriber seasonal league, subscriber best ball leagues are going to be very fun. I'm also going to put links in that chat if I ever need like a mock draft or anything like that. I also was saying earlier with Eduardo before there were more people in here, I'm a very analytical guy. So when I'm talking about when I'm talking about like rookie drafts and shit like that, I really need the combine numbers. I need all the bowl games to be played. So I might do some light previewing from now until the combine, but expect from like Super Bowl to combine. I'm gonna do some previewing. Combine to the NFL draft. That's when we're gonna go hard on the NFL rookie stuff. So what I'm saying is between now and then, we're gonna get experimental on the channel, man. Like I've always said this, we're not just gonna do fantasy football on this channel. We're doing NFL draft stuff. We're doing NFL stuff in general. I'm gonna have a Josh Allen video out this week. I'm going to have a Madden franchise video out this week. So if you guys want to see Madden franchises, 2K franchises, anything like that, let me know. Especially in the Discord, man. If you just ask me to make a certain kind of video in the Discord, I'll make it, man. I'll make whatever as long as people watch it. You know what I mean? If these videos they get good traction, anything like that, I'll keep making them. I might even do a Madden series during the fantasy football season if it does well. You know what I mean? But if I put one out and it gets 13 views, and I know that nobody was fucking with it. You know what I mean? So like I said, right now I'm down to get super experimental, down to make whatever kind of content you guys want to see during the off season. Because right now not a lot going on. I'm probably gonna do some NBA videos. Probably going to do some like real life playoff type videos, all that. But if you guys want to see a weird video, something like that, let me know, man. Okay. Now Winnie's just eating some random leaf on the ground, but yeah, man. Just wanted to say that while we have 6 people in the chat, or that's what it's telling me on my end. But yeah, man. Des Bryant, #1 waiver wire pickup for Week 17, fellas. Obviously, that's a joke. I don't know why he just keeps catching one ball for a touchdown every game. I really would have liked it to be J.K. Dobbins on the goal line, but you said people that play in Week 17 are the bravest people in the world. I would say the bravest people in the world, but I also say a very questionable decision to play in Week 17. Like, because at this point, we all know it's just clearly not the wave. It's just clearly not the move to play in Week 17. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. So if you're still doing it, I can see if you're still doing it and it's just like the commissioner is just a dumbass and it's a league with family or friends or something like that. Also, this Falcons game was hella weird. I really was hoping for more from Calvin Ridley. I had him, 5 for 130. I can't really ask for much more than 5 for 130. What are you eating, bro? I do the thing where I fucking pry her mouth open and make sure there's nothing weird in her mouth. So what? So Sammy Watkins threw a pick. Jeez, man. So Patrick Mahomes did his thing, 2-1. Really hate this. If you have Le'Veon Bell in Dynasty, bro. Like I think it's just I think that that's just over, man. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the scenario would have to be for me to be interested in Le'Veon Bell in any capacity for 2021. Also, I think the Falcons backfield is going to be super juicy. Here's the thing, Glenn, bro. Aaron Jones and a fourth or Aaron Jones and a third for Julio Jones. Who says no? You saying Atlanta drops a quarterback? Yeah, I think they dropped a quarterback. I wonder if they trade Matt Ryan. Do you think? If I'm the Falcons, I honestly don't mind like the Alex Smith to Patrick Mahomes type thing where you kind of just ride Matt Ryan for another season, but you draft a quarterback in the top 10 or whatever pick you're going to get. I also would love to see them get a running back in the second round. I think that this is a prime spot for a running back. The running backs right now, I honestly, NFL draft running back rankings. The running back class I think is pretty weak, to be honest with you. I would like Najee Harris at the top looks gas. I hate Walter Football, but they're the only people that actually has anything going on during this time of the season. Yeah, like ETN, Najee Harris. I think those are like the big two right now. Kenny Gainwell. Chuba Hubbard's falling down right now. Also heard a lot about Javonte Williams. The thing is with these running backs, I need I need the 40 times, man. I need the 40 times. 'Cause I'm a whore for the 40 times with the running backs, bro. Aaron Jones for Julio in a third. That's what I'm saying. No. I said Aaron Jones in a third for Julio because I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe do you think Aaron Jones for Julio straight up happens? I'm not sure. I think the Packers would have to give a little bit for Julio, on top of Aaron Jones. But I'm not sure. I think that'd be interesting though. I also think. So you're saying they're going to draft a quarterback, but what are they going to do with Matt Ryan? Do you think they trade him? Do you think that they kind of just ride him out? I'm not sure what the Falcons salary cap even looks like right now. Elijah Mitchell. Dude, I'm be honest with you. Elijah Mitchell, the guy. Does he play for Ole Miss, or am I an idiot? For the Raging Cajuns, bro. That's crazy. I don't even know who this guy is. Did I just skip past him on the Walter football list? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Let like a Kyle Trask or something sit behind him. How'd Elijah Mitchell do? Okay, okay. I mean, how long is Matt Ryan under contract for? Is the real? Oh my goodness, he's under contract until 2023, bro. Oh my god, I they'd have to trade him at some point. They have to. 36, 37, 38. Oh man, I think cap. Oh my god, 40 mil against the cap next year. He's only 18 against the cap. You think 2021 James Robinson? I can respect it. That's the thing, dude. I'm telling you, like, I'm not even. Once the combine comes around, trust that I'm going to be super in tune with all these guys, but I don't watch. I remember, I deliver pizzas on Saturdays, bro. You know what I mean? I don't get to watch a lot of college football. I do love college football, but I don't get to watch, like, those weird games. I don't get to watch Raging Cajuns. Like, I'll watch the big games that they're on at, like, 8. I've seen a lot of Pac-12. Like, I fuck with Jamar Jefferson pretty heavy out of Oregon State. He looks solid. But again, I gotta see what he weighs in at. I gotta see that's huge for wide receivers. I'm not gonna fall in love with a Henry Ruggs. You know what I mean per se. I'm not gonna fall with the size, speed guy, whatever at wide receiver. But at running back, man, you get me that 6 foot 220 guy that can run a 4.45, and I'm in. I'm all in. Kansas City. I would say Kansas City is a prime destination for running back, but it seems like Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I don't know, man. I have Clyde Edwards-Helaire in one dynasty league. I really hope that they still trust him. I think it's going to be pretty. I think it's going to be pretty funny, man. That what am I trying to say? I think Damian Williams is going to give Clyde Edwards-Helaire some problems next year. You said I think there's a significant drop off from Najee Harris and next two RBs. Yeah, 100%. It's Najee Harris, it's Travis Etienne, and then Javonte Williams out of UNC. Then there's a pretty steep drop off. Kenny Gainwell would be up there too out of Memphis, but the problem is that he got hurt. You know what I mean? I still Chuba Hubbard has really disappointed this season. Now we're just gonna start talking about draft shit because dude, this is draft shit is literally what I live for. It's just I need more before I can really give you guys some good rank. Oh man, he's averaging 4.7 yards per carry this season. Because I knew that Oklahoma State. Yeah, Javonte Williams out of UNC, he's gas. You're saying he kind of fits that description of like 6 foot 220 can run a 4.45 or 4.5. I'll take anything under like a 4.6, and I honestly can live with it. I have no clue, dude. Chuba Hubbard, if he just came out last year, or no, he couldn't come out last year, right? I could have sworn he was a redshirt sophomore. The program will sit out the remainder of the year. Jeez, dude, his stock is plummeting. Chuba Hubbard. He was up there with Najee Harris, Travis Etienne before the season started. But yeah, I'd really like to see one of those running backs go to the Falcons. I'd also like to see one of the quarterbacks go to the Falcons next season. Nothing really new for the Chiefs. I wonder. I wonder if the Chiefs sit Tyreek Hill next week and they go with Nicole Hardman. I think. Yeah, Glenn. I actually was listening to yesterday on my on the way to a COVID test. I was listening to You fuck with Ray Garvin, bro. Ray Garvin was saying that with he was on a show with Ryan Lopes on the Roto Underworld podcast or like the network or whatever. But yeah, he was saying fucking he was saying that they gotta get that metric on Player Profiler. How wide? Oh my god, that dude's got a wide neck, bro. That dude's got a wide neck. That's fucking hilarious, man. I love Ray Garvin, dude. Just wait, fellas. I don't know if any of you guys fuck with Ray GQ, Ray Garvin, whatever. Just wait. He's either gonna be on my channel, I'm gonna be on his channel. I promise you guys in the next year and a half. Give me 1.5 years. Maybe even just like 1 year. Give me 1 year and I'm gonna be making some content with that dude, bro. I promise. I'm telling you, dude. All those. That's funny. I'm gonna give him a follow then. Yeah, that's crazy that you that you said something about his neck. Cause yeah, he was like, dude, like I'm telling you, all you gotta know, cause he played I think Division 2 or like DB or something like that. His at's Ray GQ. I'll show him on the live stream, bro. I'll show him on the Twitter. I love this dude's stuff, bro. Ray GQ is easily my favorite follows. I've interacted with him a few times too on Twitter. Also, a little shameless plug if any of you guys haven't already, follow my Twitter at @RonStewart_. But yeah, here's Ray GQ, man. We're smoke by yeah, he played D2 football. He's a creator of Destination Debbie. If any of you guys fuck with that. But yeah, Ray GQ, man. He's a funny dude. He really knows what he's talking about. He's one of the few film guys I trust. He's a little bit more of a film grinder than an analytics guy. I'd consider myself, man. I'm not going to sit here and act like I can watch film and really you know what I mean? Really break down what the fuck's going on. I know the X's and O's. I know coverages, all that. But I trust the numbers way more when it comes to player evaluation. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm going to watch the all-22 film and take notes and all that shit. Because that wouldn't be playing to my strengths. You know what I mean? I'm a guy who I will look at the film. I will do all that, dude. But I'm a numbers guy first and foremost, 100%. And if you don't rock like that, bro, and you fuck with the film more, that's completely cool too, man. But yeah, this is what he's saying. This is what finally linked up with the boss for. He said, "Good talk. Went up in the morning, bro. The neck metric portion had me laughing. Good stuff, guys. Probably the most predictive metric there is. Yeah, yeah. He was talking about Javonte Williams' neck. That's why he has like this meme or whatever. But yeah, man, really good follow. He knows exactly what the fuck he's talking about, man. When it comes to like film, when it comes to Devi, all the rookie stuff. I love Ray G's content, man. Also, like I said, just know, me and Ray GQ, I know he's got 14,000 followers. I know he's got 3,000, 4,000 subscribers on YouTube. We're going to be there one day, man. We're going to be making content with him. We're going to have him on the channel possibly. Maybe I'll be on his channel. And I know he doesn't know it yet. He doesn't know it yet. But trust, man. He doesn't know it yet, but trust. We're going to be up there. I'm telling you guys. But yeah, like I said, I think Mecole Hardman's actually pretty interesting for Week 17. Like I said, man, if any of you guys play in Week 17, let me know. And I'll get a little bit more serious about the Week 17 waiver ads, but I just can't, I don't know. I just don't really care a whole lot. This game was pretty wild. I thought, yeah, I mean, they were down, what? They were down 21-7 at half. Then 24-14. Then the Steelers come out and score 14 fucking unanswered. Which is pretty crazy, bro. James Conner. Oof. Also, like I said, man, I might go live in a couple days and go over like the top 24 at every position. I'm not sure yet. Or I was talking with my boy. Let me know what you guys think about this video. I might do 3 videos where it's one with the quarterbacks and tight ends, one more so running backs, one more so wide receivers, and I break down. Glenn, I think, was it Glenn or was it Nani? I think it was you, Glenn. I really can't remember. But it was on Sunday you were telling me where I should go over like the top 24, top 12 at each position. I'm going to do kind of like what the fantasy footballers do, where it's like the truth at every position so that you can come back and look at the video and kind of get like an unbiased opinion. You know what I mean? Because like if I break down the running backs, the wide receivers, all that from this season, and I don't, it's going to be like the most true, most unbiased look at that. You know what I mean? And then, but if you go later into the offseason, into the summer, your views on all these players are going to change because there's going to be all the narratives that come out, all the draft type that comes out, you know what I mean? So it's going to be like kind of like what actually happened without any of the extra bullshit, any of the extra narratives, anything like that. I'll honestly give you guys insights into who I'm fucking with too, because I'm telling you guys, Guys like David Montgomery, I'm not going to be high on them. Those are guys I'm going to let people overdraft them. But then guys like J.K. Dobbins, Cam Akers, Joe Mixon, Miles Sanders, other guys that disappointed or didn't play to their full potential, Jonathan Taylor, that fit the part of a running back that's big, fast, and can catch passes, we're going to be all over them in 2020 or 2021. You know what I mean? So that kind of stuff. Free agent running backs in a video. Oh, Glenn, bro. I'll probably do that right before I don't know when I'm gonna do that, but I think that's a good point, bro. I'm actually gonna screenshot the chat on my phone right now. But yeah, I was looking at look at this, man. On the Twitter, probably my favorite follow, the Podfather. He's a guy I've written articles for. I hope that I'll be on his podcast at some point in time. Like I said, I will be on his podcast at some point in time. But yeah, he was talking about the top unrestricted free agent wide receivers. So yeah, I'll go over like the top unrestricted free agent wide receivers, top unrestricted free agent quarterbacks, running backs, all that stuff for Dynasty. And I'll probably do a little series with that. I might wait a little bit more until like the free agent signing period in football. You know what I mean? But 100% something like that. But yeah, that's a good point, man. But these are juicy, bro. Chris Godwin, Allen Robinson, Kenny Golladay. I'll probably give like places I'd like to see them go. Like I'd love to see Will Fuller. I'd love to see any of these bottom three guys in Green Bay. Also would love to see Kenny Golladay, Chris Godwin, Allen Robinson, someone like that in Baltimore. You know what I mean? I think that would be very interesting. So there's a lot of shit that's popping off in the offseason. Do you have to go pee, bro? Dude, I swear to God, man, if she pees on me, I'll be pissed. I'm just watching to make sure that she's peeing, bro. I got a little turf thing down here. And now she's just chewing on shit. Alright, whatever. Winnie. Come on. Haskins just went unclaimed? I was also gonna let me know. Have you guys ever watched any of those Madden videos where it's like a career revival or career resimulation? I might do a thing where I go through Dwayne Haskins' career. Or here's the thing, I'm gonna come out with a Madden video on sometime this week. It's gonna be a Madden rebuild, kind of like what I don't know if you guys watch Bangle or anybody like that on YouTube who does Madden rebuilds. But I want to do one, and I'm either gonna do the Jets now that the second overall pick is like locked in stone, and kind of build around Justin Fields or Zach Wilson or whatever. Or I'm going to do a Washington football one where it's like Washington moving on without Dwayne Haskins. Or I might do one where I follow Dwayne Haskins' career somewhere else. So I don't know yet. But I got a lot of different ideas for the Madden stuff. It really just comes down to if people mess with the content, you know what I mean? But if I pump out one or two Madden videos and nobody's really messing with it, then that's fine, I understand. I'll stay in my lane. Winnie, bro. But who just came out with that? I thought I smelled shit for a second, bro. Last season to Kia most improved player last season. Brandon Ingram, that's cool. Schefter say this shit? Now, free to sign wherever there's interest, and there are teams that have already expressed some. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. What are you guys saying about Dwayne Haskins? The thing about Dwayne Haskins, dude, it's insane because he was my QB2 in his draft class. I didn't think that Daniel Jones was better than him. Who else was drafted in that draft class? I didn't think Daniel Jones. I didn't think Drew Lock was better. But that was a weak QB draft class altogether. That was the draft class. I think Justin Herbert was supposed to come out in that draft class, and he just didn't. Haskins. Like that last year at Ohio State, he looked good, man. That's what kind of has me scared about Fields. Maybe he's just good because of all the talent that Ohio State has, but it's just like, I don't know, 1 year starter. Like 50 touchdowns, pretty impressive, bro. 50 passing touchdowns on 70% completion. Ankle sprain. I really don't know. I really couldn't tell you what went wrong with Dwayne Haskins, man. I really don't understand why he ended up being so bad. Really have no idea. Jameis Winston's it's a tough one to look score. Did he turn the ball over a good amount in college? Like Haskins college stats. Where would you guys think is interesting spots for him to go? I think Cowboys would be interesting. Not Cowboys now that they have Dalton. I don't know. I think that Dwayne Haskins, I mean, 50 touchdowns, 8 interceptions in college is solid, man. As a redshirt sophomore, I guess is what this is. Here's the thing, Glenn. I think that I think that his fantasy upside's capped because he can't run. But in the NFL, I'm not sure I don't know. It just depends. It just depends because I'm not sure that he is like an elite processor. You know what I mean? A guy that can really survey the defense and stuff like that. I think you're right, though. I think you're right. I think what I would do with him, I think I would kind of treat it like a Teddy Bridgewater situation, where the Saints kind of bring Teddy Bridgewater in, let him sit for like literally like 2 years, really like figure things out. I think that he should go somewhere like a New England, San Francisco, and he should sit for probably 3 years, man. Probably really figure some things out with his character, dude. You can't just what? I don't think he didn't even ball out. What was this? The other week with 295 yards against the Seahawks. Did they beat the Seahawks? I can't remember. 8 hurries. The thing is, like after this week, he has 295 yards on. I mean, 69.1% completion percentage, not bad. 71.1% completion percentage, 314 yards on the Baltimore Ravens, not bad. But you gotta have some touchdowns in there. A touchdown and 2 interceptions, and he goes out and he fucking blows money on strippers and shit. It's just crazy, dude. I think there is a market for him. I think that he 100% will get signed. It's not going to be a thing where he doesn't get. It's just like, is he going to be Josh Rosen or is he going to be like a Teddy Bridgewater type? I really don't know. I think the Steelers would be a good spot for him to sit too. I think if he sat behind Ben Roethlisberger, that'd be sweet for him. Wow, Juju with 13 targets in this game? Okay. Deontay Johnson, just insane. 14 targets, out targeting him like that. Dude, if Juju leaves in the offseason, which I think he will, dude, Deontay Johnson, bro, wheels the fuck up, bro. Wheels the fuck up for Deontay Johnson, bro. 875 and a tud. He's going to be somebody that, or I don't know if I'm going to be high. Like, we were high on him this year in the offseason. What would be 1,000 IQ would be for a team with a solidified GOAT like the Chiefs to prep him? Oh, no, 100%. That's 100%. That's the move. Like, a team like what the Saints did. You know what I mean? The Saints can't get another quarterback on the roster. You know what I mean? That's what they're kind of trying to do with Jameis. But yeah, 100%. That's what you have to do. You got to get a team like the Chiefs. Let them sit behind. It's crazy. Yeah, let them sit behind Patrick Mahomes. Learn for a little bit. Let them learn from Andy Reid. And then like you said, like ship him for like a second. Ship him for a first. It's easy. Because dude, you have to remember what the Patriots got for fucking Jimmy Garoppolo. I wonder. I like to see the Patriots take him in too. See what they can get out of him too. Jonathan Taylor, bro, league fucking winner right there, bro. We were high on him in the offseason. He finally paid off. Finally did his thing, bro. I will forever love Jonathan Taylor. I think he's gonna be a first round pick in redraft leagues next year now too. I think 100% that's the pace that he's on. What's up, Winnie? What other games were gas? Bears, Jaguars, of course. I'm a Jets fan. Of course, the Jets. I mean, honestly, dude, I'm not even in my bag about the second overall pick. I was about to get in my bag there. I'm not even upset about it. Not even upset. Because look, man, we're gonna get Justin Fields or Zach Wilson. Not every great quarterback in the NFL. Not every great quarterback in the NFL is going to be a first overall pick. All the great ones right now. Herbert wasn't a first overall pick. Aaron Rodgers wasn't a first overall pick. Brady wasn't. Deshaun Watson wasn't. Dak Prescott wasn't. Russell Wilson wasn't. You know what I mean? Do I got to keep going on? Not every great quarterback's a first overall pick. You know what I mean? In fact, like the top 6 in the NFL aren't a first overall pick. So, much as I love Trevor Lawrence and think he's gonna be a great quarterback, I'm cool with the second overall pick. Let's get a quarterback there too. I literally don't care. You're saying like back end round one in terms of like what a team would give up for Haskins? Yeah. I can see the Colts wanting to bring him in, give him a look. CMC, Saquon, Alvin. Oh, you're talking about Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, yeah, like back end of round one, kind of like where like the Miles Sanders, Joe Mixon area of last year was. It's gonna be interesting, Glenn, because I think David Montgomery's gonna be in that spot too, which I'm not getting him there. I will never draft David Montgomery. Unless if he's at the right price, of course. But yeah, he had 23, 95, and 1. He have a receiving touchdown too? No, just 2 for 26. That's still pretty good. But I'm telling you, once Tariq Cohen's back, like he's not somebody I'm interested in. He's not even really someone I'm interested in without Tariq Cohen. I know that he did crazy, dude, but you gotta remember. For I know that I'm not saying you, Glenn, are a David Montgomery truther, but people who are out of their fucking minds, bro. Like, dude, the Jaguars, Vikings, Texans, Lions, Packers is an insane stretch of games right here. Those are all like bottom 7 run defenses. He is still young though, 23, but I'm just not interested. I'm not interested in Dynasty. If I have him in Dynasty, I'm selling him the fuck off my team. Not interested in him in redraft or anything like that. I will bully somebody if they draft Montgomery. I'm telling you, man, you're gonna see it this year, Glenn. You're gonna see David Montgomery go after the way that he just finished right here, dude. You're gonna see him like 95 and 1, 146 and 2, 113 and 1, 72 and 2. People are gonna cling on to these last games like these weren't the fucking easiest matchups of all time, and that Tariq Cohen wasn't healthy. But then look at these games, bro. Oh my, it's 1364 nothing, 1682 nothing, 1445, 1027, 1029 and 1. Get bailed out by the 1. 19 for 58, 14 for 48. 21 for 89 is not bad against the Saints. But yeah, dude, you're going to see him. He's going to go around like that 11, 12. He's going to go at the turn. I think that's my prediction. Maybe a lot of people like me or a lot of people like you and me are going to be smarter than that, and he's going to fall. But who the fuck knows, man? What's up? Dude, A-Rob's gonna get the fuck out. Dude, here's the thing, bro. I like what Mitch Trubisky's done these past couple weeks. I really don't. Here's the thing. I hate all the hate that Mitch Trubisky gets, bro. Mitch Trubisky, everybody has to understand that Mitch Trubisky, I know he's not the greatest quarterback, but he didn't ask to be drafted. He didn't ask to be overdrafted. And, you know what I mean? He didn't ask to be overdrafted at 3. He didn't ask to be drafted ahead of Deshaun Watson and Mahomes. He's just out here trying to play quarterback and live out his dreams, bro. Like, he doesn't deserve all the hate that he gets. As much as I don't like Mitchell Trubisky as a player, as a person, I think he's a cool guy, man. It's tough to see him get all this hate to become like a meme. Like, you know what I mean? He probably should have been like a late first pick, like more like if you guys remember like a Paxton Lynch or a Deshaun Kaiser. That was more what his prospect profile actually was. He didn't ask for the Bears to fucking when they traded up one spot to grab him, like the 49ers were actually going to grab him. But A-Rob, it's tough now because A-Rob's I can't see a world where A-Rob does not get the fuck out of Chicago and go play with a good quarterback. I can't see a situation where he doesn't do that. And my boy DJ Chark, is that dude Glenn? You're on the Laviska Shenault train with me, bro. I know you're on the Laviska Shenault train. 7 targets, 5 for 48 and 1. Now we're fucking talking, bro. And on top of that, dude, we're getting as much as as a Jets fan hate that we're not getting Trevor Lawrence, but as a guy who loves DJ Chark and Laviska Shenault, we're getting Trevor Lawrence in this offense. I'm telling you, the Jaguars are going to be like next year's like Dolphins, 100%. Like next year's like Dolphins Bills. You know what I mean? People are going to forget Tariq was out, had all the patch. Yeah, exactly, dude. And when Tariq Cohen is there, like he doesn't do shit. And on top of that, even when Tariq Cohen wasn't there, he doesn't do shit unless he's playing against a bottom 5 defense. Like It's insane. Yeah, bro. Laviska Chanel. Now we know. Now we know what we're saying, bro. Laviska Chanel. I'm telling you, bro. Once they get that Trevor Lawrence, bro. Once they get Trevor Lawrence, oh my god, I can't wait. Can't wait, bro. Let's look at his player, dude. I love. Here's the thing, dude. People are gonna point at this 4.58, dude. Everybody's watching this live stream right now. If you go to Laviska Chanel's player profiler and you look at the 4.58 and you're like, he's not that fast. I promise you that this is a bad number. He pulled his groin and he still ran the combine anyways. He's probably more of a 4.45 guy. That's my guess. If he runs it at 100%, I think that he's more. I think he's in the 4.4. I think he's in the high 4.4s. I think he probably runs around the 4.47, 4.48. I think a 4.58 is a lot slower than he actually is. Even at 6'1", 227, that's even still a good 40-yard dash time in the 78th percentile for size-adjusted speed, bro. Like, and I know that these metrics aren't very good across the bottom of the screen, but you have to remember, dude, he's a guy who gets carries, he gets handoffs, he gets kick returns. He gets involved everywhere. They were lining him up at quarterback a few times. Like, I love it, man. And he ran. They don't have his shit for 16 yet, but 25 routes, 41 routes. I don't know why it kind of slowed down here. I guess maybe he got hurt. I really don't know. He's a good quarterback away from being the A.J. Brown of this draft. 100%, bro. 100%. He's going to be the A.J. Brown of this draft. That's what Matt Kelly was saying on his recent podcast. That's what I'm saying, bro. He is like A.J. Brown. He is that like BMI fucking like souped up wide receiver. It's just perfect for today's game, bro. Like the Jaguars are going to be scary, bro. They're going to be scary. When they have Laviska Shenault and DJ Chark catching passes from fucking Trevor Lawrence. And you got Chris Conley, Keelan Cole underneath, like James Robinson in the backfield. It's over. It's over. Darnell Mooney's still a guy that I really like in Dynasty. If any of you guys have been watching these live streams, I love Darnell Mooney. I know 4 for 39 is not anything, but you have to remember he's a deep threat and he has Trubisky throwing him the ball. So he's never going to get accurate passes over the top. So 7 targets, we love to see that. He's commanding targets as like a 5th rounder. I literally can't even name his school. I can't even remember. If I was to guess where Darnell Mooney went to school, it would be Tennessee or Missouri. That's my guess. He went to fucking Tulane. I couldn't. Was Tulane in Oklahoma? I really couldn't tell you. What else we got? Bengals versus Texans. This was an interesting game. Sean Watson, little 3 tuds on the day. I really don't know why David Johnson decided after. David Johnson decided after blowing up the Chiefs in week 1, he just was whatever. But I mean, 12 for 128 and a touch. 3 targets, didn't do anything in the receiving game. I think David Johnson after this year, I'm not going to be drafting a guy like David Johnson. I'm done drafting David Johnson, done drafting Le'Veon Bell, done drafting James Conner. Anybody who was not fast and in their prime at running back, I am not interested in. Just not interested in. I don't want it. I'm gonna really factor in talent level a lot more in my evaluations next year for running backs. If you don't have the juice, I don't want it. Also, just saying right now, I think Christian McCaffrey will still be my 101 in seasonal leagues. I don't see how you can't do that. Here's a question of the day. Who the fuck is Brandon Allen? That's really the question of the day that I have. Because I've seen these Bengals games. I've seen him play well. I've seen him be mobile. Because he has wins against the Steelers and the Texans now? That's hilarious. And the Bengals probably put him in hoping that he would lose these games, to be honest with you. Or honestly, I mean, probably not hoping that they would lose. Probably like low-key hoping they lose, but at the same time, it's not like they benched Joe Burrow to put him in. Thoughts on Joe Mixon for next year? Love him. Love him. That's the thing, Glenn. Love him. The thing is, he is now on his 2nd contract. but he is still 24. So I think that he has one or two more seasons in him. And I really like the Bengals offense for next year. I think that if you can get Burrow healthy, I expect the Bengals to get an offensive line in this draft. If they get an offensive line, if they get an offensive lineman or two in this draft, you get Burrow progressing, you get T. Higgins progressing. I think that the Bengals are going to be a team like the Browns were, like the Dolphins, like the Bills are going to take that next step. You know what I mean? I think the Bengals take the next step. I think the Jaguars take the next step. Who else is up there? I think the Chargers going to take the next step. So a couple of teams that I really like that are going to be better in 2021, I think. But Mixon's a dude I still love, man. He has great receiving upside. He has great size adjusted speed. I know that people are getting fed up. You know, in 2019, he was the RB19, which is really ugly. I know this year was really ugly. But we just have to trust with Joe Mixon, man. I really do think that he's a talent. I think that he's a great running back. Size adjusted speed is there. The receiving ability is there. There's really nothing he can't do. He checks all the boxes, and I'm not going to fade him just to fade him. You know what I mean? People are going to, just because you've been wronged by Joe Mixon in the past, and trust me, man, I fall for it every year. But at the end of the day, it's process over results. The process of going after a Joe Mixon who has the size and speed, who has the receiving ability, who's now going to be on a team with a prolific quarterback. I love Joe Mixon, man. If they're going to give me Joe Mixon at the back end of the second this year, I don't know what. I obviously have to see what the ADPs are and stuff. But if they're going to give me Joe Mixon in the second, I'm taking that all day. I'll take that all day and redraft. In Dynasty, it's a little bit different, though, because now he's on his second contract. I know he's still with the same team, but he's getting up there in age, man. It sucks for Joe Mixon because I think that he was very promising coming out, but he's had 2 lost seasons now. But I'll be buying into it one more time next year, 100%. I'll be going back to that well, if you will. Can't wait to see what Joe Burrow's going to do with him too. I hope that Burrow comes back 100% too, though. Higgins looks fucking fantastic, bro. If you guys have seen the new Dynasty video, he's a trade target. Even with Brandon Allen, he's still a fucking monster. Still a fucking monster, dude. I love T. Higgins, bro. T. Higgins is a beast. I hope AJ Green leaves. I don't know if he's on contract or what. There we go. Yeah, so he's not under contract next year. Hopefully he's just gone. For T. Higgins' sake. As long as Joe Bernard is there, so tough for me to trust him. I really don't blame you, man. I really don't blame you. Just personally, I believe in the talent too much not to. And at a certain point, I really don't know how bought into Giovanni Bernard they still are. I know they've been using him because Joe Mixon is out. It's just tough for me. I completely understand though. There is a Giovanni Bernard concern. Obviously I'm gonna have to look into it a little bit in the offseason, but as of right now, I still think that we're gonna be high on Joe Mixon. So Watson did his thing, whatever. Cooks with a little 740 and 141 in a ton. I mean, Cooks is interesting if they let go Will Fuller. Will Fuller can walk this year. But if I'm the Texans, I really wouldn't love doing that. Got Broncos, Chargers. Anything interesting happened in this besides the Jerry Jeudy 10-5 drops? Here's the thing about Jerry Jeudy, man. I love that he got 15 targets, man. I mean, that means that he got open 15 times. You get what I'm saying? Love Jerry Jeudy. Love Noah Fant. I think like you said with Courtland Sutton, I think we're going to be higher on these the Denver receiving options if they upgrade at quarterback. Jesus. 0 and 2, 5.6 yards per. Can't do it with Drew Lock, man. Not a believer in the guy at all. Now the thing is, John Morant will miss 3 to 6 weeks, 3 to 5 weeks. Okay, it's not too bad. I saw a TikTok video yesterday comparing his injury to fucking Derrick Rose. Just like please chill with all that. Also, Deshaun Hamilton little breakout game. Deshaun Hamilton's a guy I liked coming out of college, but no longer am interested in. Also, I'm so scared, dude. If this Mike Williams, I don't know if you guys saw it, too, but he got an interception at the end of the game. Sutton is a smash buy everywhere for me. 100%, bro. 100%. Well, what do you think about Drew Lock holding him back a little bit? That's the only problem for me, man, is the Drew Lock thing. I think I'm still with you that if they're going to give me Sutton next year, outside the top, outside the if I can get Sutton outside the top 30 wide receivers, I'm sold. If I can get him outside the top like 24 wide receivers, I'm sold actually. The thing with Drew Lock is I've just seen enough, bro. I've just seen enough from fucking Drew Lock. I've seen enough. This is just insane. Like I know that he had a good game against the Panthers, bro. Like 132, 151. Like I've seen enough with Drew Lock. I know that he's like a cool white guy. People kind of gravitate towards him, but I just can't. No, the Chargers if they get Anthony Lynn out of there, who's a head coach I hate. They get Anthony Lynn out of there, and they get a competent head coach in there, and they get healthy, and they add to the offensive line. This is going to be a team that's scary next year. This is going to be a team that's scary next year. The problem is the defense might be too good for there to be a lot of fantasy points coming out of there. And you have Panthers versus Washington. Dwayne Haskins, real ones know Drew Lock is trash as fuck. That's facts, bro. Real ones do know that. Real ones do know that to be a fact. That's the thing. Real ones also know Dwayne Haskins is trash. Dwayne Haskins, 50% completion percentage, 2 interceptions, a 4.1 QBR. Like, brother, this is just sad. Gibson's going to be a guy we're high on next year too, man. Gibson, the size, the speed. I know McKissick was kind of concerning at some points, but I mean, Gibson looked great before he got hurt, you know what I mean? The thing is, in the NFL, there's not a lot of true, outside like that first round of running backs, there's not a lot of guys that have a like super high opportunity share in their offense. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to just sort of stick it out with 60%. But here's the thing: because we're going for the guys who are super talented, to me it just doesn't matter how much volume they're getting because the talent will rise above, if that makes sense. And then they'll eventually get the touches. Like what happened with Antonio Gibson this year. We were super high on him in the offseason with Antonio Gibson. And it didn't even take injuries for him to get looks. It just took him being talented, getting on the field, making the most of his looks. Also, I think Logan Thomas will be somebody that we're going to be high on too, man. Yep, that's exactly what you just said. Logan Thomas, I also would be buying 100%. Logan Thomas is going to be somebody. That was somebody that I kept saying. If you watched my early waiver videos, I kept on saying add Logan Thomas, add Logan Thomas. Just didn't happen until these last like 2-3 weeks. But I think that people are going to be really, really forgetful about Logan Thomas next year. 12 targets in this last game. I know Terry McLaurin wasn't here. Really depends on who they add in the offseason. I got to see. But if they add a quarterback and then Logan Thomas is their number one tight end, then it's GG. Then he could be a Darren Waller type candidate. Anybody else interesting? No. Antonio Gandy Golden, not interested. I know that he was huge. I don't have him anywhere. I know that he was kind of big coming into the offseason last year. Not interested. Not interested in any of this. Apparently Curtis Samuel's contract is up. I think that'll be interesting depending on where he goes. I'd love to see him go to like a Packers. I'd love to see him go to New England. I don't know. What else would be interesting for him? Curtis Samuel. Where else can he go? Curtis Samuel on the Bills, I think would be slightly. I think Curtis Samuel on the Dolphins would be interesting. Curtis Samuel can fit in a lot of places. I think he's like the perfect second option somewhere. But yeah, he had 7 carries for 52 yards. I love that. Shout out, dude, Joe Brady, the guy who runs the Carolina offense. He has Teddy Bridgewater at the top of it, so they're not going to have like one of the highest scoring offenses or whatever. But I just love it, man. 7 carries to Curtis Samuel is great, man. Like he was also the guy who Curtis Samuel to Green Bay. Now we're fucking talking, bro. I don't know if I said that earlier or if you just said that. But Curtis Samuel would be gas. I'm also saying, dude, Joe Brady as the head coach of the Jets. That'd be my favorite hire. I really like Joe Brady. I loved what he did at LSU last year. I love what he's doing with the Panthers this year. I know the Panthers are 5-10, really not that interesting. Whatever. I still kind of fuck with it. You know what I mean? Like Robbie Anderson's had a great year. DJ Moore's had a bad year, but I mean he's made the most with Mike Davis. He made the most with Curtis Samuel, getting him touches out of the backfield. I think he's a very creative, like offensive mind, I guess I would say. And I just want an offensive mind as the head coach. That's really all it comes down to. Just give me an offensive mind, head coaching the Jets, and then I'm sold. Now this was kind of a down game for Jalen Hurts, a little bit, slightly over 50% completion percentage. 8.1 yards per attempt is great though. A touchdown, 2 interceptions, not great. Still got the rushing yardage. He's great for fantasy. I'm just not really sure. Not trying to get like a hot take out there. I'm not really sure if I'm sold on Hurts as like a franchise QB. That's why I'm still kind of hesitant. But I mean, we've seen a lot from him. I'm still kind of. I'm not writing him off. I'm also not. I'm not writing him off, but I'm also not just going to pronounce him this franchise quarterback for the Eagles for the next 5 years, like some people are doing. You know what I mean? I think he's looked great in spots. Also, Miles Sanders is going to be somebody we're huge on next year. I know that he was dealing with injuries, anything like that. It's going to be somebody we're big on next year. I also really like Jalen Rager as like a buy low candidate in Dynasty. I love Jalen Rager was my wide receiver 2 coming out. I love Jalen Rager. It's kind of a bad take though. I think in hindsight, I wish that I had Justin Jefferson over him because at first I had CD. I had CD. Then I had Rager, Jefferson, Judy, Mims. I think those are my top 5. Winnie's looking at me like a crazy person for coughing and waking her up. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end this live too soon. I don't want to ramble on for too long and kind of like I have a slight cough, I would say, from COVID. Nothing crazy, but you know what I mean. I don't want to overexert myself or anything. But yeah, man, I have a good time just hopping on here talking football with you guys. Like I said, a lot of new content's gonna be coming out. I might do. Think about these live streams. Like I said, if people pull through to these live streams, I'll keep doing them. I did have one live stream in the past. It was like 2 Saturdays ago, 3 Saturdays ago, where I hopped on. Nobody popped in the live for like 30 minutes, and that's not to make you guys guilty or anything. I literally don't care. But like I said, if people, I'm just gonna keep pumping out what people are receptive to, what people fuck with. You know what I mean? You had Mims as your number 1 until the Jets picked him. Oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, chill with that, dude. But you're onto something. If he got the draft capital, I really liked him as a prospect. If he got the draft capital, 100%. Also, Glenn, out of curiosity, man, what other like football people do you listen to? Like whether that's on YouTube or whether that's on like just podcasts or something like that. It was 100% for me. I love Player Profiler slash like Roto Underworld, which is like the Podfather and that type of shit. Like I said, Ray GQ, JJ Zacharyson, somebody else I listen to, and then probably like Evan Silva. And then anything past that I think is too much noise. But let me know, bro. Let me know what else you listen to. That's interesting. Somebody, because if you don't listen to a lot of stuff, and you have Mims as your number 1, I can respect that bold take. But I want to know if you listen to like the I know there's film guys out there like Matt Waldman, Nick Whalen, shit like that I don't personally fuck with. But if you do, I respect it. You know what I mean? It's all cool with me. I'm cool. I like I said, I'm super. I would say like in my analysis, I'm probably 80% analytics, 20% film. Where there's other guys who are probably 95% film, 5% analytics, or 90% analytics, 10% film. You know what I mean? But I'd probably say I'm like 75%, 80% analytics, and then 25% film. This game was wacky. Andy Dalton 3 touchdowns. He looked decent here. If there was another BDGE fantasy footballers and probably Ray GQ now. So you're more YouTube. I appreciate, man. I appreciate that, dude. BDGE and fantasy footballers are two powerhouses, bro. I respect. I really I really fuck with you saying my name up there, man, because those are guys. We're only at 300 subscribers right now. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you though. By week 1 of 2021, by week 1, fall of 2021, we're gonna be. I honestly think that we'll be at 1.5 to 2,000 subscribers by then. That's my prediction, man. So I really appreciate you kind of like being with us this early. You know what I mean? Like because Nick has 47,000 subscribers. Footballers have like over 100,000 subscribers. Matt Kelly's got a bunch of listeners, a bunch of people that tune into his website. But yeah, Matt Kelly's a dude. Matt Kelly is probably easily my favorite dude to listen to. He knows what he's talking about all the time. He's somebody that I've spoken to through email. Like I said, I've written articles for him, worked on his website. I'll be on his podcast one day, 100%. I'll be on his podcast, know that. But yeah, Matt Kelly's legit, man. Matt Kelly's the guy that I make sure I listen to every single podcast. But I also deliver pizza. So what else am I gonna fucking do when I'm delivering pizzas? You know what I mean? Still waiting for a negative test result though, so I can go back to delivering pizzas. Then we got a Michael Gallup breakout. Dude, I was super high on Michael Gallup coming into the season. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure if Michael Gallup's a dude that we're gonna be high on in 2021. He didn't do it with Dak. You know what I mean? When Dak was out there, he wasn't looking crazy. It looked like it was Amari Cooper then CD. Like I really don't know about him. Dallas Goedert. I mean, maybe I'll be high on Dallas Goedert. Yeah, I prefer YouTube since I work from home. And do you watch the videos? You get the podcast going, or you just kind of watch the videos on, I guess on your TV, or maybe in the background while you work? You on break right now? Right now, I don't have. Personally, I don't have. I don't have school until like January something. I don't think I have my spring semester. I think starts like maybe January 22nd. So that's what I'm saying, dude. From now until, especially from now until January 22nd, I can't go to work because I have to get a negative test result. I don't have school until then, so I really want to pump out some content for you guys and get really experimental. So what, we got Russell Wilson. This game was wacky, dude. That play by Jamal Adams, bro. As much as I hate him as a Jets fan, dude, that was a special fucking play. Put him on your TV and have him go in the background. I can respect that. Nick's a dude I really. The other cool thing about Nick and like BDGE is those dudes like Animal, Snacks, Nick, all of them. They grew up like the E Town is like Emerson or West Emerson. I live in New Jersey as well, which is like Morris County. Where he grew up in like E Town and where I'm at is like no more than an hour away from each other. So I think in the future, might see me and Nick meet up, man. I'm telling you, obviously. Now I've talked to Nick on the side in email for advice on like videos and stuff like that, but nothing about collaboration. He's pretty big. The Matt Kelly's pretty big. Ray GQ's pretty big. But like I said, in like a year or so, or even maybe not even a year or so, by week one of the fantasy season, we're gonna be up there. Maybe not up there, but we're gonna be. You know what I mean? Like right now with 300 subscribers, it's a tough ask for me to collaborate with somebody that has 40,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? But like I said, we're gonna be up there, man. So Russ didn't do anything crazy. The Jamal Adams play was crazy. Jared Goff, man. If I'm the Rams, I really don't. If I'm a Rams fan, dude, it's just so tough because their team has so much talent that they are fringe playoffs every year, but they're never contenders. That's the problem. That's the problem with the Bears too. That's also the problem I've been telling all my buddies that. Oh, my mom's texting me. But I gotta feed Winnie in a little bit. Your dad's a Rams fan. Every year he asks that Goff is traded. Glenn, are you a West Coast guy? Um, but yeah, dude, that's a shitty situation to be in, especially because they've traded so much of their future away. You know what I mean? They invested it all in Jared Goff. They're gonna trade away the future. Then they gave him an extension. They trade away the future. They trade away like fucking. Can't remember who they traded away. Or no, they didn't trade away anybody. They just like traded for Jalen Ramsey by giving up first. They traded for Sammy Watkins a while ago. They traded for I don't know, bro. I don't know who else they traded for, but you get what I'm saying. They made a lot of those big fucking moves. Something with Brandon Cooks. You're a California dude. That's crazy, man. What time is it for you? It's 5 over here. What? Probably like 1 for you. 12, maybe 2. No, we got the Bills. So, like I said, man, I'm probably going to make a Josh Allen video, kind of like my Herbert video. You know, like what did we miss on Josh Allen? That'll be coming out very soon. Oh, Jesus. It's 2 for you. Okay, okay. Now we'll look at some Bills Patriots. Yeah. Just making sure he didn't pee on my lap. That would have been. Wow, Stidham got some snaps in there. They're saying that Stidham's going to be playing next week. That's what I just read. Michelle, 6.9 yards per carry for Michelle. Okay, okay. Kobe Myers, whatever. A lot of whatever from New England side. Josh Allen, dude, 320 for 4 touchdowns on 9 yards per pass with 0 picks, man. Like that. I can't even close my eyes and imagine a world where Sam Darnold can ever accomplish something like that. 320 and 4 touchdowns. There's no way he's ever. Before I sign off, let me see Sam Darnold game logs and sort. There's just no way he's ever even thrown for 4 touchdowns in a game. Maybe I'm being too harsh on him. Maybe I'm being too harsh, but I would be shocked if he's ever thrown for 4 touchdowns. I'd be shocked. He's probably thrown for 3 a couple times. Maybe 3 once, honestly. I just get his career game logs. Cam does not look good at all. Yeah, I think Cam is done as a starter in the league. He's probably okay. He got 300 yards in his second week as a starter. Did you ever thrown? Okay, he had a 293 and 4 touchdown game against Washington last year. Okay. Okay, and he's had 4 300-yard games, dude. The one against Dallas was pretty solid, though. I'll give him that much. None of these were in 2020, though. His highest fucking. Oh my god, his highest yardage total of 2020 was 230 against Denver. 54% completion percentage. Zach Moss did his thing. Singletary did his thing. Diggs, man. Diggs is a guy. I don't know how we're going to value Diggs for 2021. He's probably going to be like, if he's like a first rounder, like fringe first rounder, there's no way. I can't do it. But, Diggs is a guy I really wish I was higher on. I just didn't expect Josh Allen to be this good. That's really why I was so off the Bills. I didn't expect Josh Allen to do this. But he's been great, man. But yeah, man. This has been a great live stream, man. I love all of you guys that stick around, man. Glenn, I hope that you have a good rest of your day, bro. I really appreciate you coming into these. But yeah, man. Hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, man. I got to go feed my dog. Those are the breakdown or the recaps for this week. I might do a recap after week 17. I really don't know. Maybe I'll go over. Jesus, with the flipped camera, I can't see my fucking hair. But yeah, man. So might do a live stream recap. But look out for Madden Rebuild this week. I think we're gonna do a Josh Allen video. Then past that, I'm not sure yet. So just let me know what's up, man. Like always, love you guys. If you're watching this back, or if you're new here somehow, you're new and you're stuck around this far, man. Make sure you go down below. Subscribe, leave a like, comment. Also, make sure you join the Discord, man. In the Discord, I can't stress this enough. That's going to be the special place of this channel. We have chats for basketball, football, UFC, gaming. I'm gonna put out Madden content. We're gonna really throw some stuff at the wall, see what sticks here, man. I'm looking forward between now and rookie season.